Good evening, I'm Anthony Conji. The debate of the New York SAFE Act is heating up again, and one of the more controversial parts of the act goes into effect tomorrow. But how enforceable will it be? News 4's Rachel Kingston has been monitoring this one very closely. Rachel, good evening.
Good evening. It won't be very enforceable, according to even police and lawmakers, and here's why. Starting tomorrow, you can have a clip that holds up to 10 rounds, but you're not supposed to have more than 7 rounds loaded at a time. Starting tomorrow, a provision in the New York SAFE Act which makes it illegal to have more than 7 rounds in a detachable clip or magazine goes into effect. When the law was originally passed, it said gun owners couldn't have a clip designed to hold more than 7 rounds, wording that made even many standard police guns illegal. Now it's been amended. You can have a magazine that holds up to 10 rounds, but you're not supposed to load more than 7 at a time.
Totally unenforceable. Totally unenforceable, totally ludicrous.
Practically all the sheriffs of all the counties in upstate New York have written a letter to the governor saying that they're not going to enforce it. And I've talked to a couple of police officers in various departments. They're not going to enforce that either.
Tomorrow, April 15th, is also the date by which the state has promised to make registration forms for assault weapons available. Under the New York SAFE Act, anyone who owns an assault-style rifle must register it with state police. But Bud Schroeder, chairman of the local SCOPE chapter, says gun owners have been left with more questions about registration than answers.
If we're supposed to register them, where are we supposed to register them? Is it supposed to be in a state police barracks? Supposed to be at a county clerk's office? A local police agency? I haven't gotten any notice on this.
There's a questionnaire on New York State's website that gun owners can use to determine if what they own is now considered an assault weapon. But Assemblyman David DiPietro says nothing about the wording of the law makes it user-friendly.
I have a 12-page fact sheet, which is just a basic fact sheet that I give out to gun owners, when in reality there's about 100 pages that you have to look through. That's ridiculous.
Now, if you have an assault weapon, you have 1 year until April 15th, 2014 to register it. Failure to register is a misdemeanor, and you could be forced to forfeit your gun. Schroeder, however, knows of many gun owners who won't comply out of protest. Rachel Kingston, News 4 at 6.